heard the Soulful Sound Part 1. Now, Part 2, are you ready? Do you want to hear? Part 2, are you ready? Do you want to hear? Part 2, are you ready?
Now we're going to have a little music. Like old times. Like old times. Look, now I'll start the melody on the organ.
Hello, I'm the Catalyst, and welcome to my first beginner's guide. This guide will cover basic laning and last hitting. In this video, I will teach you how to go from this to this. Now first off, you may ask me, why should I care about last hits when I can just harass and kill my lane opponent? The answer to this is simple. About 13 creep score will net you the same amount of gold as a kill. This means that out-sustaining or just forcing your opponent out of lane may net you the same gold or even more gold than a flat-out kill, with much less risk to you. To keep things simple, let's break the game down into two main types of champs that you can use to get ahead in farm. First up, we have the Sustainer. The main focus of this type of champ is not to aggress your opponent out of lane, but just to outlast them and make them run out of mana or health. Karthus and Morgana are both prime examples of this champion type. Mostly in lane, your playstyle will revolve around playing passively and focusing on dodging skill shots and landing a high amount of CS, while waiting and exploiting your opponent's mistakes. Notice that as I play Karthus, I don't really go for much harass with my abilities and instead focus completely on obtaining all the creeps I possibly can. This allows me to simply wait for a gank, and focusing on CS allows me an easy gold lead on my opponent even before any help arrives in my lane. Unfortunately, once I do receive a gank, it leaves both me and my opponent low, but since I'm playing Karthus and I took a sustain build early, I'm able to get back into good farming shape. This allows me to net an even bigger CS lead while my opponent runs back to base to buy and regen. Common first items for this lane include flask pots or boots pots. The second main archetype is the Harasser. This type of champion attempts to push their opponent out of lane while still catching all the farm that they possibly can. Most of these champions have a long-range poke in their kit, helping them to achieve this goal. Prominent examples include Caitlyn, Ezreal, and Lux. Your main aim while playing these champs should be landing consistent skill shots while still picking up as much farm as you possibly can. Although I'm focused on harass while playing Lux, I still pay due attention to making sure that I get almost every creep in each wave. While doing this, I'm still able to zone and land consistent damage on Fizz, allowing me to pull ahead early in creep score. Once I land a full combo on Fizz, I fail my flash and I'm unable to finish him off. However, now he must leave lane to heal, and once I escape Vi, I have free farm in my lane. As I continue throughout the game, my main focus is to constantly pressure Fizz out of lane by using my superior range and short cooldowns. Common first items include Doran's items, or Tome, or Longsword with pots. Alright, well that will have to do it for my very first guide. Unfortunately, Sony Vegas is crashing on me a lot, so I don't really have time to do too much more. My next guide will be a bit more in-depth, so for now, just please comment and let me know what you think. I'm the Catalyst, and I'll see you next time.